Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so let's begin the session now. Okay, guys, so let's begin the session. So everyone, so I'll just brush up the basics and then we'll start up, guys, with the today's topic. Okay, so let's see here, guys, everyone. So as you know, the Azure data engineering is nothing but, guys, Azure data engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of, as you know, it's a bunch of cloud services. It's a bunch of cloud services, everyone. It's a bunch of cloud services wherein the following are the cloud services we can have it in Azure data engineering. The first one we can say it as what ADF, guys. Then we have the ADB, wherein the ADB is used or it is provided here with the PySpark. Okay. And then we have the Synapse, ADF, ADB, Synapse. Okay, guys. And then we have what's it, guys? ADF, ADB, Synapse. Okay, then we have the Fabric, ADF, ADB, Synapse, Fabric. Then we have what's it, guys? Azure AI. Okay, that is nothing but the artificial intelligence. And then we have the machine learning, ML, Azure machine learning. And then we have the next one as OpenAI as well. Okay, guys. So these are all the, yeah, everyone. These are all the, everyone, guys. These are all the guys, these are all the can you say these are all the services we have it, guys. So as we know that the Azure data engineering is a bunch of cloud services. These are all the services we have it. So when it comes to this, as you know, guys, it's a bunch of cloud services. We have all these services given here. Okay, guys. Okay. So using these services, we can achieve the following task. As you already know, what are the tasks we have it, guys? We can go with the data. Yes, guys. We can go with the data migration, and then we have the data integration, and then we have the data summarization, and as well as the data. Okay, guys, data visualization. So these are all the tasks we can perform it by using the Azure data engineering. You know already. Okay. So we have discussed this already. What is the things you have in detail? You have discussed it. Okay. So now, guys, after this, let's begin the session here, guys. As you know, everyone, the whole process of this, guys, the whole process of the data engineering, the whole process of the data engineering starts from what is it, guys? Yes, everyone. The whole process of this starts from what, guys? Everyone. The whole process of this starts from what? Data. That means collection of data, we can say. What's it? It is a collection of data. So, guys, what is the data? As you know, the data is nothing but, guys, it is nothing but information. What is that? Information. Collection of data. That is called as what? Information. Okay, information. So we can say, guys, data or the information is nothing but data is nothing but the another name for the data is what? Information. So whereas this information, guys, okay, this information we can get it from what? Various sources. So as you know, what are the sources, guys? We can say social networking sites. Then we have the human generated data. Then we can say, guys, machine generated data. And then we can also get the data from, what is it, guys? IoT sensors. Then we can also get the data, what's it, guys, from the live streaming process. So guys, we can get the data from the following. What is that, guys? We can get the data from the following. What's that? These are all the sources from where we get the data. Yes, guys. These are all the sources from where we get the data. Apart from this, we may have many more, but I'm giving you some of this. And now, guys, okay, apart from this, so this all generates, what's it, guys? Big data. They generate the big data. Yes, guys, they generate, what is that? Big data. So as you know, guys, the big data, everyone, as you know, the big data, guys, big data is nothing but what, guys? Big data is nothing but massive amount of data. Big data is nothing but what, guys? Massive amount of data or the huge volume of the data. Big name it itself says, guys, big means huge. Guys, big means huge. Okay, data means what, guys? Data means what? Big means huge. Data means what? Obviously the data itself. That is information, you can see. Whereas this data is classified into how many categories, guys? We can say structured data. And then we can say, guys, semi-structured data. And third one, we can say, guys, unstructured data. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data, guys. Okay. Unstructured data. So we can say, guys, structured, semi-structured, and the unstructured data. So what in by structured, semi-structured, you know already. The data which is recorded in the form of a table is called as a structured data. And then we have the semi-structured. What do you mean semi-structured, guys, everyone? Can you tell me what is semi-structured? Semi-structured is nothing but the data which is recorded in the form of what's that, guys? JSON, or the data which is recorded in the form of what's that, guys?
HTML.
Yeah, HTML, or the data which is recorded in the form of
XML.
XML. Various formats. Apart from this, I'm just listing out few, but we have many more in the semi-structured as well. And then we can say what's it, guys? Unstructured. So guys, what do you mean unstructured? There is no structure. That means the photos in your mobile phone, everything. Okay, photos, chat histories. Okay, then videos. All this comes under what's it, guys? Unstructured data. All this comes under what's it, guys? Unstructured data. All this comes under what? Unstructured data, guys. So whereas when we talk about the, guys, data, these are the three varieties and categories of data. And now the data, this kind of a data, where it is recorded in Azure. So guys, you know already you have what's it? Azure storages. You have the Azure storages. What do you mean Azure storages, guys? The Azure storages are provided by the, yes, guys, the Azure storages are provided by the, yes, guys, Azure storages are provided by the Microsoft Azure. Okay, Microsoft Azure, where it provides 90 plus storages. It provides how many? 90 plus storages. Okay, guys. So what are the storages we have it? The first one is the Azure Blob Storage, guys. Azure Blob Storage. Everyone, Azure Blob Storage. Azure Blob Storage, wherein we can say, guys, Azure Blob Storage is a very basic storage, guys. Very basic storage. Okay. Azure Blob Storage is the very basic storage, guys. Azure Blob Storage is the very basic storage we have it, guys. Azure Blob Storage is the very basic storage, wherein Azure Blob Storage is a very basic storage, guys, everyone. Wherein you have the following. What is that? Uh, we can store, what is that, guys? Any kind of data here. What is any kind of data we can say? Guys, we can store the structured data, guys. We can store the structured data, everyone. We can store the structured data, comma, semi-structured data. We can store it here, guys. And as well as we can also store, what's it, guys? Unstructured data. Semi-structured, structured, and unstructured. These are the varieties of data we can store it here, guys. Structured, semi-structured, and the unstructured. These are the varieties of data we can store it here into the Azure. Yes, guys. Azure, what's it? Blob storage. The blob storage is the very basic storage, guys, we can say. Azure Blob Storage is the very basic storage we have it, guys. This is the very basic storage. But what is the drawback we have it? We cannot store the data more than 500 TB here, guys. That is more than 500 terabyte. That is a maximum limit. Okay. So hence we can say it as what, guys? Limited storage. Hence you can see it as what, guys? Limited storage. We can see it as what? Limited storage, guys. The next one after this, okay? The next one after this, okay? So, okay, limited storage. Hence you can see it as what, guys? Limited storage. Then the next one, what is it you have it? Azure Data Lake Gen 2 means what? The Azure Data Lake Gen 2 is the advanced storage, guys. The Azure Data Lake Gen 2 is the advanced storage, okay, wherein it can also store, what's it, guys? Structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. But what is the advantage you have it, guys? You can say this is an unlimited storage. That means you can store the data up to the maximum limit. Then between these two, there was one more storage, guys. Now it has retired now, but I'll tell you, Azure Data Lake Gen 1. Azure Data Lake Gen 1 was also there. Yes, Gen 1 was also there, but now it is retired, guys. Gen 1 was also there, but it is retired. It is retired in June 2024. So as it is retired, you need not worry on this. Okay. So just for information's sake, I'm telling you guys. The next one is what? Everyone, third one. Azure SQL database, guys. Azure SQL database. Wherein, okay, guys, Azure SQL database. Wherein you have what's it, guys? Azure SQL database is there. Wherein we can say what is that? Azure SQL database. Azure SQL means what? Using of SQL database on the cloud is called as what? Azure SQL database. So guys, when we talk about the Azure SQL database, guys, the following are the Azure SQL database we have it. What's it? The Azure SQL database can store only the structured, guys. Why? Because it uses the language called what, guys? SQL, structured query language. It uses the language called what? SQL language. So hence, guys, hence what is it we can do? We can use only the same here. Next one, what is it you have it, guys? Azure Cosmos DB. Azure Cosmos DB. So guys, what is Azure Cosmos DB? Guys, Azure Cosmos DB, or we can also say Azure, okay, MongoDB. This is all called as what, guys? MongoDB. This is all called as what, guys, everyone? These all are called as what, guys? Basically the it can store the semi-structured and the semi-structured and the structured data. Semi-structured and as well as what's it guys? Structured data it can store. But whereas why semi-structured and structured though it is a database? Because it uses no SQL guys. So that means there is no usage of SQL language. When there is no usage of SQL language, guys, then there is no restriction for usage of the data. SQL language lays down some rules and regulations. That's it. But here, when there is no SQL, means the user can use here. That means it can store the structured and as well as the semi-structured data, guys. Then apart from this, guys, we can have the sixth one that is called as what, guys? Azure, what is that? Azure Synapse Analytics. The full name of this is what? Azure Synapse Analytics. And whereas the Azure Synapse Analytics is nothing but it can store only the structured data, guys. There is no other type of data is recorded except to this. Why? Because this is the data warehouse of Azure. What is that, guys? Data warehouse of Azure. It is the data warehouse of Azure, guys. Okay, it's the data warehouse of Azure where the cleansed data will be recorded. Where the cleansed data will be recorded. Cleanse means what? Final layer of data. Okay. Then apart from this, what is the next one you have it, guys? You can also have what's that, guys? Azure virtual machine. Virtual machine means what? A parallel system we can install it. So what is Azure virtual machine, guys? The Azure virtual machine again can be used here for what is it, guys? Structured, semi-structured data. Okay, structured or the semi-structured data. Okay, that means we can use it the virtual machine for what, guys? We can use the virtual machine for what? File system, comma. We can also use the virtual machine for what is it, guys? Database. Anything. We can use the databases as well, and as well as we can use for what's it, guys? We can also use it for what's it, guys? For the file system. I mean, what are the files you can have? You can have JSON, HTML, CSV. All these are the files we can use it here, guys. So, okay. So that's it, guys. These are all the guys. These are all what is that we can say, guys. These all are nothing but guys. What the some of the storages in Azure. Then the next one, guys. Apart from this, the storages. Now, how to log into the page? How to see this? This, guys. How to see this here? How to log into the page now? How to start with this? Let's start with the practicals on this Azure, guys, today. Okay. Let's start with the practicals on this Azure, guys. Okay. So let's start with the practicals on this. Okay. So first of all, guys, to begin with this, you have to use what's it, guys? Azure.com. I'll show it practically now. Use it or Azure.com. You have to use what, guys? Azure.com. You have to use what's it, guys? Azure.com. Now, I'm opening the page here, guys. Everyone, I'm opening the page. I'll show you practically now. Okay, guys. So here you can see Just I'm opening the page, guys, web page. Just a minute, wait here. Yeah, guys, see here. I'm opening a page here. First of all, use it here. Azure.com. Use it as what? Azure.com. You use the Azure.com, no? Now, guys, everyone, I hope everyone is able to see the screen now. Yes, please, everyone, please respond.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So this is the screen you have it. What is it? This is the screen you have it, guys. So here you have what's it, guys? Azure.com. And now here in this page, can you see? Um, you have two things. What is that? Get started with Azure. Explore a that is nothing but Azure AI. Get started with Azure. Explore Azure AI. So click on the get started with Azure. Now, once you click on the get started with Azure, guys, can you see here? As already, can you see here? As already my thing is registered, so it's asking for the password, everything. If not, it will ask you the rest of the details. I'll show you now. So now it says look like already you have existing account. Uh, go up for pay as you go model. Just have a look on this. Can you see it? This is a licensing agreement which you have to select it, licensing agreement. Then afterwards, once you click on this licensing agreement and click on next, you get the payment details. Payment means what? From your debit or credit card, you have to use it, guys. Just it will swipe 2 rupees, guys, and that will be reverted back within 8 days, just for confirming your account for further billing purpose. That's it. Debit, credit, any card will work, guys. Not only the credit. Before it was credit only. Now they have made it debit and credit card. Any cards. Okay. So click on the next, guys. And now here you have what's it, guys. You require to give your payment details and all. Everyone, you require to give the payment details and all, guys. Okay. So once the payment details are given, guys, then you have what's it, guys. You say service address means what? You have to provide your address. Address means overall you can give it which city you are, or exact address is not needed. But still, if you have the choice, if you want, you can mention it. Finally, once everything is done, guys, click on the sign up. Finally, you have what's it? Click on the sign up. So once you click on the sign up, guys, you will be rerouted back to this portal. What is it portal? This portal called what? Portal.azure.com. This is the portal. Portal.azure.com. So this is the portal to which you will be rerouted back, guys. Can you see? Portal.azure.com. Portal.azure.com. That's it. This is the page you have it. Okay. Everyone, this is the page you have it where you will be rerouted back, guys. Portal.azure.com. So I hope everyone is able to see the screen now. Now, this is the page, guys. We have it. Okay. So here, can you see you have more services option is there? Click on the more services. These are all the other services, guys. What is it? AI plus machine learning, guys. AI plus machine learning. AI plus machine learning. And then we have also, guys, apart, these are all the services. We can say, guys, here you can say analytical services. That is the services which are used for analysis. These are the container services. Container means storage, guys. Storage services. Container is nothing but one of the storage services. These are the databases services. That means that the following databases we can use it here, guys. Can you see? That all details is given here. Then all resources, general services, you have it. Okay. Likewise, can you see here, guys? All these are the identity services are there. That is integration related services. Okay. So here you have what's it? IoT services, which we call Internet of Things. That is called as what? IoT services. Mhm. Migration services, monitor services, etc. Guys, these are all the services we can see. Okay. So can you share, guys? From all these services, we have what's that storage service, what we have seen just now. These are the sorry, these are the storage services what we have discussed right now. These are all the storage services. Okay. So databases comes under the storage service, and then what is it? You have it. Container services comes under the data storage service. All these. Okay. So these are all the services we have it, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. All the services. Then the next one is what, everyone? Uh, this is the page we have it where we are going to work. Okay. So guys, I request all of you to create the basically the subscriptions. Why? Because from tomorrow onwards, I'm starting up the practicals, guys. So before that, everyone take the subscription. It is free, guys. Initially, it will be free only, guys. No costing will be done. So you take the free subscription and move accordingly. Later on, if you want, you can have it here. Okay, that's not a thing. Later on, if you want, you can have it. That's not a issue. Okay, that is you can go with the pay-as-you-go model later, but have the free services. Okay, so only debit or credit card is needed. Nothing else is needed for this. Okay, and your mail ID. Okay, and your mail ID. So this is the way you can have it, guys. Okay, that is called as what? Portal.azure.com. That's it. Okay. Then apart from this, guys, everyone, azure.com. Then after giving your details, it will be rerouted back to what? Portal.azure.com. What is that? Portal.azure.com. Now, guys, after this, okay, let's see here, everyone. Okay, guys, let's see here. So, as you know, guys, these are all the services we are going to see it. These are all the services we are going to see it, guys. So, first of all, I'm starting with the two services here. Okay, guys. Let's see these two services, basic introduction. So what is ADF? So let's try to see this and understand this, guys. So when we talk about the ADF, guys, ADF stands for what? Azure Data Factory. And this is a wizard-based application, guys. That means you will not have coding here. Coding will not be there, guys. The zero level of coding will be there. What's that? Zero level of coding will be there, guys. Zero level of coding will be there. Azure, what is that? That is Data Factory. Will have the zero level of coding. Okay. Then you have the Azure Databricks. Azure Databricks. What is that? Azure Databricks. You have what's it, guys? Azure Databricks. So what is Azure Databricks, guys? Azure Databricks. That is called as what? ADB. Azure Databricks. So we can say Azure Databricks. So what is that Azure Databricks, guys? The Azure Databricks is nothing but This is we are going to use the language called what? PySpark. PySpark. We're going to use with the language called what? PySpark. What is it? Azure Databricks with the PySpark. So here you can say these are the two major services what we are starting up now. Guys, these, can you see here? These will have what's it? Components. Guys, to know this, what is that? ADF. Everyone, to know this ADF, guys, we must and should know what are the components we have it, guys. What are the components we have it? We have to understand that first. Okay. What are the components we have it? We have to understand first. So without the components, you cannot have the rest of the things. What is it, guys? You must and should know what are the components we have in ADF. So guys, here we can say, guys, the components in the same way, the Azure Databricks, these components are called as what? Properties. Okay, guys, Azure Databricks has what's it? Properties. So if you know these properties, everyone, if you know these properties and these components, then you know everything, guys. What is the components you have to guess, everyone? We can say the first component in ADF that is called as what? Pipeline. Okay, pipeline. And the next one, guys, pipeline. Then we have what's it, guys? Linked service. Pipeline linked service. Pipeline linked service. And then you have what's it, guys? Data set. Pipeline linked service data set. And then we have pipeline linked service data set. Okay. Pipeline linked service data sets. And then we have what's it, guys? Everyone. Pipeline linked service data set. And then we have what's it, guys? The next one. Activities. Then we have the mapping data flows. Then we have the integration runtime. And the seventh one, you can say, guys, triggers. So these are the, guys, these are the components we have it, guys. So if you at all you wanted to know, we must and should know the components there. We should must and should know the components, guys. If you wanted to know the ADF, you must and should know the components here. In the same way, if you wanted to know this Databricks, guys, you must and should know the properties of the Databricks. Okay, everyone? You must and should know what is it, guys? Properties. So what is the properties you have? So guys, we can say the first one here, everyone. The first and foremost one, you can have it resource group. You can have it as what? Resource group. That means one resource group. It will have, guys, one-to-many relationship. One resource group can have, what is it, guys? Multiple workspace. Multiple workspace. In the same way, one workspace can have, what's it? Multiple clusters. Okay. One workspace can have what? Multiple clusters. And one cluster can have, what's it, guys? Multiple. Yes, guys. One cluster can have, what's it? Multiple notebooks. Multiple notebooks. So these are all the, guys, hierarchy we have it. So what is resource group? What is workspace? What is cluster? And what are the notebooks? These are all the nothing but properties. So these are the properties which is required for the database. And here you can say, guys, the components are needed for the Azure Data Factory base. Okay. So these are the guys, these are the two different things we have it, guys. Azure Databricks as one of the service, and the next one we can say, guys, Azure Databricks as one of the service, and then we can say, guys, Azure Data Factory as one of the services. That's it. Okay. So these are the things we have it, guys. Now tell me, please. Okay. So now, guys, if you have any questions for me, please go ahead and ask me.
Samir, actually, I have one question. Can you please show me the content, like what are the concepts are going to cover here?
Yes, yes. I'll just a minute. I'll show you the contents as well. Just a minute. Sure, definitely I'll show you this. Okay. So guys, here you have the course. I can say, guys. Uh, Here you have Azure Data Engineering, guys. Just click on this. See, these are all the. This is how the course flow will go, guys. Everyone, this is my own contents. So this is how I can use it. So Azure Data Factory, Module 1, Azure Data Factory, ADF. Okay, pipelines, activities. These are the basic things what we were discussed just now. Then we have the creation of the blob, etc. These are the SQL database, Azure Data Factory resources. Okay, this is the module 1. And then the next one is what? Module 2, working with the data activities. Then module 3 is working with the Azure Data Factory general activities, guys. Azure Data Factory integration conditions, you have it. Okay. And then we have Azure Data Factory types of integration runtimes and Azure Data Factory types of triggers and introduction to the data flows. Data flows are nothing but, guys, transformations. And these are all the practical sessions. Okay, session wise names are given, but more are added on this. Okay. So guys, these are all the things we have it here, guys. Okay. And the next one is all continued, sessions. You have it. Okay. So in the Synapse, these are the things we have it, guys. And Azure Synapse SQL pool, Synapse pipeline to orchestrate the data, Azure IR. Okay. So almost all you have what's it, guys. 7 modules are there in ADF. And these are the modules you have it in the Databricks. Databricks modules you have it. Okay. So these are the things we have, guys. That's it now. Okay. And apart from this, guys, okay. Apart from this, now from this one, we have also added. Okay, guys. Apart from this, even we have also added now uh, the Fabric AI. Okay, guys, and the comparative difference between the AI and the Open AI. Okay, and machine learning is also added here now. Okay, so that's it, guys. So any other questions apart from this, you can ask me now, please. Hello.
Uh, Regarding this one, right? We get like only like getting the recording sessions, or we will get soft copy also with the content.
Which content?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever the details you are explaining, right? Like all these details, right? Like what exactly the cloud
It's there on
computing
the web page now.
concepts.
What's the need of physical soft copy content again? Whenever you want, you can go and check. That's not a problem. Recordings will get it anyways. Recording and material will be
Question is
given to you.
not going to
Material,
the
material
recording.
will be given to you.
Yes, soft copy.
Yeah, soft copy material will be given.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Any other questions, boss?
Hi, I wanted to know what are the things that you would cover in Fabric?
See, basically, in this using the Fabric application, we are going to see the usage of ADF and the Synapse into the this Fabric application. That means already we are going to see what is ADF, what is Synapse. Okay, so these one directly will implement or apply into the Fabric application. Okay.
Okay, basically you mean the integration part, is
Yes,
it?
yeah, integration part.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the other things? Any other questions?
So when the SQL Server and Python will
Huh?
cover,
Uh,
when the SQL Server and Python will cover, Python or PySpark.
PySpark is basically before we start the ADB, Azure Databricks.
Okay.
Azure Databricks. And SQL, I will tell you very shortly once we start this, because SQL is very much needed for going ahead. So I'll tell you the SQL, that's not a problem. Yeah. Any other questions, ma?
What is the fee structure, Samir?
You can talk with these people, the management, they'll tell you, okay?
Okay, how many days it will take for not only SQL, other than the SQL, like Azure Data Factory and Azure Data Bricks?
Along with the project, everything. See, basically, this one is 30 sessions for Data Factory, 30 sessions for Databricks. Okay, guys. And then you have the 8 sessions for Synapse. Okay. And 5 sessions on AI, Open AI, and Fabric. Totally 6 sessions on these three. And finally, the project is 4 sessions. Okay,
No.
a complete implementation of the project. So almost all you can say, guys, 2.5 months you can say. Or nearly 75 sessions. So if you take sometimes Saturdays to 2 hour session, then also it will be covered maximum. So you can say if we want, we can just complete it in by taking the sessions on some Saturdays and all, if to cover it, maximum 2 months also we can complete. Okay. So that's it, guys. Any other questions?
Yeah. I hear that free subscription won't work for the Databricks. Is it correct?
Huh?
Free subscription won't work for Databricks. Is it correct, or can we
Which one will
proceed
not
with
work?
the free? Yeah, for
No,
Databricks.
no, no, no. It will work. It will work. It will work. But
Mhm.
only for 15 days it will be.
Okay, so after that, can we use the Databricks community we have, right? That
Yeah,
can we
you
use,
can
right?
use that. Yeah.
Yeah, all features will cover in that community.
Community is just a connectivity. I will show you. That's not a big deal. How to connect with the
Okay,
community edition, I'll show you. That's not a big deal.
okay, yeah,
See, guys, I'll tell you. So for using the Databricks, you need to go with a paid subscription because most of the services, obviously, it won't work. Okay, in Databricks. But you can use for free for 10-15 days. For trial version, you can use it. Later on, for actual using the, all the services, you have to go with the pay-as-you-go model. Pay-as-you-go model means just you are going to pay it in future, postpaid type, not the prepaid. Okay. So that's it, guys, for the day now. Thank you everyone for attending, and we'll start the session tomorrow. We will see the sessions. So I think tomorrow onwards the link will be changed, and it will be paid link from tomorrow onwards. So we'll start up the session from tomorrow morning. Okay, 7 a.m. So 7 to 8 will be the standard timings. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, meanwhile, if you want any discussion, you can also call me up directly. I'll give you my number. Okay. This is my number as well. You can have it here. This is my number directly. You can call me, guys, everyone. And even if you want some more videos to stream on, you can use my channel here. Okay, you can use my channel at the Cloud Innovatives. You can use this channel and view the video source. Right? Okay, guys. So that's it for the day here. I'm just ending up the session here. Thank you.